So next question up, what we're going to do first, no matter how confusing the question might seem, is we're going to read the question sentence. So first things first, what is the time elapsed? Everybody, what's the main keyword that we're going to have to highlight in that question sentence? The biggest thing that we're going to highlight here is that we're looking for time right here. What is the time elapsed? Which really all that means is, hey, how much time passed? How much time went on? That's all we're asking for. And if you need backup on that, you look at the answer choices, you see that those are all in hours. So again, we're just looking for some time period. So what we're going to have to do from here, everyone, is going to be to read the information to understand, well, what's going on? What's really happening around here, and how does time play a factor? When we take a look, it says two cars start from the same point at the same time and travel in opposite directions. So before we even continue, everybody, what does history tell you in terms of your personal experience, the notes you've taken, when we talk about two objects that are moving from the same point and same time, and they're going in opposite directions? What have we typically done with the elements of those objects? What have we typically done with those rates or distances? Yeah, we've typically added them together. So let's go ahead and take a note here. Again, in green that we highlighted there, I'm going to write it also in green. The opposite directions mean the distances are added. So those distances are added. And one more time, everybody, we can add those distances. And what else can we add here in this circumstance? Give me the word for it, not a number. We can add the distances, but we can also add the rates. Exactly. That's what it means here to have, two objects moving apart. If we're going to calculate that total distance, you calculate car A and then car B. So again, the rates, they're added as well. And that plays a huge part, because when we take a look at our formula here, everybody, distance equals rate times time, we just have to be consistent here. Everyone, what was the combined distance that this problem gives us? We have the rates over here and here, but the combined distance was given to us here at the end, 315 miles apart. After a certain number of hours, they are 315 miles apart. So I'll highlight that right there, and I'll plug that right in. So we have 315. And everybody, because we're going ahead and bringing everything together here, what is the combined rate? We have car A traveling at 60 miles an hour. We have car B traveling at 30 miles per hour. Bringing those together, adding them up, what does that become? Yeah, that becomes 90. 90 miles per hour combined. And so we'll plug that in right here. And everybody, we're looking for the amount of time that passed. So I'll just go ahead and leave that T right here. So this is where we just take an honest look. We take an honest look at this equation, and we ask ourselves, everybody, yes or no, are we working forward here? Are we trying to find the distance? Are we trying to find the distance right now? No, it's already given to us. It's already given to us. We're trying to work backwards. So we're not going to get this answer correct by multiplying the 90 times 315. No, we're going to work backwards and divide the 90 away from the t so we can get t by itself. One more time, this is prime time solving equations, working backwards to get the variable by itself. I'll show you right here, dividing by 90 on both sides, and it's going to go ahead and cancel on the right. Again, like I said, leaving t by itself. And now we just have to do a slight, tiny little bit of long division, and we're done. Will there be a decimal? Yes. Boo-hoo, get over it. Let's go ahead and get it done. So I'll go ahead and use the space up here, 90 into 315, and let's get after it. 90 doesn't go into 3, doesn't go into 31, so we'll have to go ahead and see how many times 90 goes into 315. How many times is that going to be, everybody? Yeah, that'll be a whole number 3 times with a remainder, because 3 multiplied by 90 gives us 270. When we subtract that, we end up getting a remainder of 5 minus 0. And then we have 31 minus 27, which is 4. So we have 45. We'll set up a decimal place. And we'll expose that little 0 that's there. It's always there. And we'll drop that 0 down, and that's 450. Everybody, how many times does 90 go into 450? 5 times. 90 times 5, or 9 times 5, 45, and then tack that 0 on at the end. So right there, booyah, 3.5 will be the answer. Just confirming here, and we're good. So there we go. The time is 3.5 hours. Answer choice B.